Hey, good morning, everybody. My name is Paul Mayuin, and today I want to talk about something. I want to talk to you about something we often overlook, something that can open doors, build the leaders sometime, and change the nation. That is the power of speaking. We learn it. Sometimes it's very hard. Sometimes it's very easy for us. Many of us grow up being told to read more and write more. Even me, I was told like that. Yes, those are the very important skills. Reading fill your minds. Writing sharpens your thoughts. But in today's world, reading and writing alone are not enough. The true power lies in your ability to speak, to express what you know, to share what you believe, and to touch the hearts of others through your voice. This is very needed in this world today. This world of today is not like the previous worlds that we left behind. This is the new world that we are going to. So you need your voice. You see, writing can reach people's eyes, but speaking reach their souls. Writing can inform, but speaking can transform. That is the difference. You can read thousands of books, but if you cannot speak your truth with confidence, the world will never know what you carry inside. Do you know that? So you will just have those information, but nobody will know. But unless you speak, this is where people know you. But in South Sudan today, we have so many intelligent young people, students with ideas, youth with visions, leaders with dreams, but many remain unheard because they fear to speak. They, they always fear to speak. They don't want to speak. We cannot write essay. We cannot read textbooks. But when the time comes to speak in front of others, our voice shake, our word disappear, and our message get lost. That is where growth stops. Because the truth is, voice is your power. It's where to introduce you before your achievement. When you speak, you don't just communicate, you connect, you inspire, and you lead. You know that? In every successful society, leaders are not only those who know, they are those who can speak. They speak for the people, for justice, for peace, sometimes for change. Speaking is what makes ideas come alive. Think of all great moments in history. They start with someone speaking courageously, not someone hiding behind paper. And I remember that Nelson Mandela spoke and free nations, if you can remember that. Martin Luther also spoke and changed the world. They read books, yes, but it was the voice that moved the hearts. Now let's talk about South Sudan. Today we live in a country where people still struggle to understand one another across the languages. We have a lot of language, ethnic violence, and so forth. Tribes, backgrounds, misunderstanding is one of our biggest challenges. And do you know what can fix this? Effective communication may fix this. Not shouting, not arguing, but speaking with clarity, respect, and empathy. If every student sometime learn to speak with confidence, if every youth learn to express ideas peacefully, and if every leader learn to communicate wisely, this country would move forward. I believe that it will move forward faster, like a gazelle. Because communication is not only about passing information, it's about building the trust. You build the trust through communication. I can't trust you when you don't talk. Never, it will never happen. I can't trust you when you only read and write. No, but you can speak. Reading can teach you knowledge, writing can record your thought, but speaking builds relationship. When you speak, people feel your energy, your emotion, your passion. Words spoken from the heart, they have power. Do you know that? That written word can never match. Written word can never match those things. They don't have power. Today's generation is living in a world where everyone is online, on social media. People are watching, listening, and learning from how you speak. You don't need a stage anymore to be heard. The phone is your stage. Your video can reach thousands, like what I'm doing currently. The voice can influence millions, but it depends on how you use it. Some people use the voices to separate hate. I know there are some people who use it like that, insults and divisions. The wise use it to educate, to motivate, and to build peace. South Sudan need those voices, the voices of reasons, truth, and hope. So if you want to be real influencer, learn to speak with purpose, not just to the popular, not just to be a popular person. Let your speech help, not harm. Let your message bring light, not a noise. Remember, speaking is not just talking fast or using a big word. It's about communicating meaning. It's about knowing your audience and connecting to their hearts. Sometimes one sentence is spoken with emotion can change life. Do you know that? For students who are listening now, this is what I'm coming for. For a student who are listening right now, today, understand this clearly. Understand this clearly from me. Writing may help you to pass exams, but speaking will help you pass through life. You may write your dreams in a book, but you must speak them into existence. When you speak, people begin to believe in you. When they believe in you, doors open, begin to open, and everything is going to be very easy. Speaking also builds confidence. Every time you stand and speak, you grow stronger. You overcome fear. You train your mind to think fast. Your body expresses emotions and your heart to connect with others. That's why school must not only teach reading and writing, but also the art of speaking. Because every student deserves a voice that can stand on any stage. Today, South Sudan's future depends on generation that can speak, not to fight, not to argue, but to discuss, lead, to inspire. We need young people who can debate without anger. So you don't argue with the person you're debating with. You speak truth without fear, because nothing will happen to you. And convince the person without shouting. We need leaders who can talk to the world with confidence and represent our nation with pride. These are the leaders we are looking for. So to everyone listening here, students, young leaders, influencers, your greatest gift is already inside you. The boys, use it. Don't hide behind the silence. Don't let fear control you. Speak your ideas. Speak your truth. Speak for the voiceless. Because one day, your words might become the reason someone doesn't give up. Your voice might become the reason your community stands together. And your speech might become the spark that changed our country forever. There is nothing new in this country. Thank you so much. We shall meet next time. Bye bye.